Welcome back to another episode of EDC with me, and today I am going over the Kuhl Burr jacket, which is lined and quickly becoming my go-to winter jacket actually at this point. So I know the last few videos I've put out have been mostly clothing, mostly jackets, and please let me know. I know this is an EDC channel, but let me know if you find this type of content useful. I added this because I carry a lot of my EDC in my jackets during winter and fall time, whereas I've got some different bags that I've reviewed that I carry in the summertime. So I figured there's a little bit of an overlap there. In the colder weather, my jackets definitely become a part of my EDC. A great example here in my lapel, I've got field notes, pop-up pens. So just, again, things like that where this gets integrated. And then the other piece too is when I buy jackets, if it's a nicer jacket, you pay premium. This is a $200 to $160 jacket. I tend to jump onto YouTube to check out reviews, things like that. That is the main point of this channel. I've got no sponsorships. Just want to do good reviews on products so people can be more educated when they spend their hard-earned money, right? So with all that, let's jump right in. This is their brown, it's kind of, it looks like a deer skin color, Kuhl Burr jacket. That's Kuhlburr. They went with more of a subdued, it might not show up here, but a lot of their older stuff has like a bright blue emblem of the mountains here. I think a lot of their clothing's gone to more of a subdued version of that, so it doesn't pop as much, which I actually like. All their jackets and sweaters, a lot, and their vests all kind of have the same layout. What I mean by that is they've got two pockets. Generally, they're lined. Here, there's a tail that kind of comes down, might be hard to see. So it does some covering there. The zips are pretty much the same across most of their products. Pocket here you saw. There's another guy on the inside. This is all pretty typical layout. Matter of fact, the vest I'm wearing underneath has this exact same layout. I like that consistency quite a bit, especially if you're used to carrying certain things in certain pockets. A lot of their jackets and sweaters will overlap, so I really appreciate the simplicity of that choice from the design standpoint. This is an extra large. I'm 6'2", 215 pounds. Fits me great. Very slimming, still room to move around. The articulation is also seen across the board. It's a 5-point articulation. Super easy to move around. Really appreciate the mobility their design gives me. This is something I don't see too often on the reviews, but not only does it have double snaps, but they do this great thing where they put like a gusset. Most jackets and shirts, this is just wide open, which is okay, but having that gusset really makes a big difference. One of my other videos, I talk about the collusion jacket, also made by Kuhl. I was able to wear my larger mittens and still cover the mitten with the sleeve because of that gusset. So really appreciate that design. And with this particular jacket, there's 3 different versions. There's just the standard Burr jacket. There's a lined Burr jacket. And then there's the third, which I believe is this jacket. I say believe because I bought this secondhand, but it's got more of a coat type baffling going on in here, or quilt going on in here. And then it also has this soft material. I'll get into the materials. I didn't commit them to memory. going up along the entire run of this and across the neck as well, which makes it very comfortable to wear. When zipping, I will say that you kind of have to move it out of the way a little bit, but that's okay. These are excellent zippers that they used. I've added a pole on here just to make it easier with gloves. Yeah, so you can see that quilted pattern there. I believe it's made of nylon. So here's a look at the inside of the jacket. Extremely well made. I don't know that they go through, yeah, they do have materials list there. These are standard tags, kind of the same across the board, all their products. Here's that inside zippered pocket. This is lined as well. So if you've got like a cell phone or something you want in here, it's lined, which is quite nice. The outside pocket, if memory serves me right, it is also lined on one side. So nice, very thoughtful. From a material standpoint, let's see here, shell, cotton, so it's this really heavy weaved cotton, which is water resistant, to my experience. I don't know if they make that claim, but I've had water beat off of it while out and about. The lining, 100% nylon, so that's this material we see here. Which is very warm. I don't know if it's filled. Let's see. Insulation, also polyester. And that's all it says, which is interesting. So it doesn't actually tell me what the softer material around the neck and zipper is. Maybe it's just some other kind of polyester. That's interesting. But it's very soft. And yeah, just overall a really good looking jacket. I do layer with it, so that's partially why it stays so warm. Today it was about 19 degrees out. I went on a walk with just a North Face fleece underneath, a thin, lightweight, quick dry fleece. And in that 19-degree weather, I was able to stay warm, again, just with the fleece and this jacket. It does zip up to, I've got my vest on underneath here, so it's a little more difficult. Bear with me. It does zip up to a short kind of turtleneck. So you can see here. Oh. Helps if it's not tucked in. There we go. So you can see here, it rides up about mid to the back of my head, which keeps you pretty warm. If you've got neck gaiter or anything like that, that'll take you the rest of the way. It's kind of hard to do with the Kuhl vest on underneath. So yeah, that's my quick update of this jacket. If you're in the market for just an all-purpose, durable jacket that you plan on layering with, this will get you through the winter when you layer it. The pockets, again, it was 19 today. I didn't wear gloves. I just used these pockets and stayed warm enough at that temperature. And yeah, that's my quick review on the Kuhl Burr jacket. As always, thanks for watching. Have an excellent day.